like that type of scenario for your young guys to get into the late game and obviously pull it out?
Yeah, that was the highlight of the game was the fourth quarter of, those guys doing a lot of good things to help us win the game. Some good possessions, some offensive boards, and then having to feel that game pressure and coming through. It's a great effort by that group down the stretch.
Steve, Jonathan's on-court development is pretty clear, but how's that shown up, day to day in terms of his daily habits, around the practice gym?
I think he's just more at peace with himself and embracing the coaching more, and this is, I think, natural in your third year to be more comfortable with your surroundings and expectations, and he's just doing a good job of staying poised and playing through his mistakes, and he's really been aggressive, and we need his pop, his athleticism, and he's having a great camp, so it's exciting.
With Kuminga, do you notice more confidence with his three-point shooting, and do you like him taking those?
Yeah, he's definitely shot the ball with confidence, in camp, and I think the biggest thing is he just needs reps. I mean, he needs to play. He was relatively inexperienced, coming into the NBA, and there's a lot to soak in. And I think his first 2 years were frustrating at times for him, but he has taken that experience and applied it to what he's doing now, and it's getting better and better.
What were kind of your early impressions of Chris integrating into the starting lineup?
Well, we had some great possessions. It feels like he's really trying to sort of fit into everything we do, and it's a little different, than some of the offenses he has run in the past few years. Obviously, we play a little faster, a little more movement. He's more off the ball at times, and so he's just getting used to that. But he's such a smart player that the fit is pretty easy. I think now it's more a matter of him just getting enough reps with our other guys to feel that movement and feel the difference in the patterns that we run. But he's one of the smartest players I've ever been around, and he's so intent and purposeful, with each possession. Like he knows the game so well. So it's really exciting to have him, and I think he'll just get better and better.
It seems like he's conversing the entire game. If you look over, I mean, with you, with everyone, I mean, it's something you guys seem to be enjoying.
He's a lot like Draymond in that, he's really picking the game apart strategically, constantly, thinking about what's coming next. And he communicates all that, and it's great because when guys communicate, it's just easier to move forward because you know what everybody's thinking, and so he's really soaking it all in, and we're so lucky to have him because we need his organizational skills, and we've talked a lot about cutting back our turnovers, and he's going to help us dramatically. I know he had some tonight, but I'm not worried about that. He's got one of the best career assist-to-turnover ratios of any point guard. And we've talked a lot about improving our transition efficiency. I know he's going to help us in that regard. So now it's really about getting reps and playing him with different combinations and going from there.
You said you wanted to get back to being a top 10 defense. What have you liked or disliked about what you've seen so far?
Yeah, not much to like to this point. We're not anywhere close to being a top 10 defense. I think at halftime, all of the key areas that we've talked about in camp of improving, we didn't hit any of them. I think they shot 21 free throws. I think we had 11 turnovers. I think we had one offensive board. So all those areas where we're looking to improve, we hadn't gotten to yet. I think we did in the fourth quarter. So our young guys did a nice job, but we have a lot of improvement to make. The fouling was just too much, and the turnovers were, some of them unforced, we got to clean up those areas.
10 assists for Brandon, I think, in like 26 minutes tonight. What are your thoughts on the way he's been able to, run the show a little bit so far this preseason?
Brandon's just a basketball player. He knows the game. We're playing him at point. We didn't really know what position he was when we drafted him, really. But he's just a basketball player. He feels the game, and he's fearless and makes winning plays over and over again. We're really excited about this guy.
What do you I'm just curious about the personality fit with Chris too. Like, is he texting you all the time? Are you watching film with him as he tries to get up to speed, or is he doing that on his own and then coming back into the gym?
We're watching film as a team, and he's very active and vocal in the film sessions, and either asking questions or pointing stuff out to young guys. So he's a really active participant, and that's exciting because. We need that. We have a pretty quiet team overall. You said it, I didn't. But, no, we need Chris's vocal leadership, and it's fun to have him.
You sense like an eagerness to him, just
Yeah.
learning something new, doing something new.
Sure.
It's like the kid in discussion section in class, raising his hand all the time. Is he like that?
Chris loves the game. I mean, he's one of those guys who's just obsessed with the game, and so when you get to a new situation, it's kind of fun. It's a new environment, new teammates, new way to play. I think he's really enjoying it, and I know we're enjoying having him part of it.
What did you think of Trace when you threw him in with the starters? I think he had 4 fouls in that little brief
Yeah.
pocket. And then also, what did you think of him later?
We wanted to give him some minutes with the starters, and he picked up the 4 fouls against Davis, which was not surprising. They didn't look egregious, and I'll look at him on film, but he's a rookie, and, that's Anthony Davis. So got into quick foul trouble, but did some great things, made the big play down the stretch after, that was initially called a foul that was changed. So Trace is a good player. He feels the game pretty well and active and makes some good plays in the paint.
Why did you go to Dario to start the second half? Just want to see that lineup.
Just wanted to see that lineup. I told Loon today before the game that he wouldn't play in the second half. That we know everything that Loon brings, and we wanted to give both Dario and Trace some minutes tonight with the other starters.